Well, my name's Andrew from the Million Dollar Run. The Million Dollar Run is a 2,900 kilometre run from Victor Harbour, just outside of Adelaide, all the way to Brisbane. And recently I've just sold my home and all my assets, everything I own. I'm pouring everything into this to help the butterfly children around Australia who suffer from a shocking disease called epidermolysis bullosa, or EB for short. The launch for this run is on the 23rd of April, Sunday, the weekend after the Easter long weekend, and we'll be kicking off from there. Myself, my wife and my 9-year-old daughter will be hitting the road in a caravan to undertake this massive journey to raise a minimum of $1 million for the butterfly children. Well, it came about not long after Kate Turner's funeral. It was around the same time. Kate Turner was a butterfly child who we were doing a lot of work with to help charity through a business that we owned previously. So around the time Kate passed away at 26 years old, I was at her funeral, and that's when the idea for the $1 Million Run came together. I just wanted to do a lot more because there's so much more that needs to be done to help these kids. Look, the media is critical in this campaign because this is all about exposing this to as many people as possible around the country, and hopefully maybe even globally. There'll be a weekly regular feed of social media, plus every single town that we run in will have newspaper, television and radio media wherever we can possibly arrange it. So there's a lot of coordination going into this to make sure that we get the most amount of exposure as possible. Johnny is a remarkable kid. I met him last year at the Women and Children's Hospital and we hit it off instantly. Johnny was immediately went into giving me instructions on how I should partake in my training for the $1 Million Run, and Johnny is a 13-year-old country boy who's spent a lot of time on the farm north of Adelaide, and he's just a charismatic, cheeky little engaging little kid who you just fall in love with as soon as you meet him.
I'm 13 years old, and the skin EB, or epidermolysis bullosa, it's hard to go through it every day because it causes pain, and the slightest touch or friction, it can cause blistering or rip the skin. And in between the layers, there's nothing to keep the layers together. And the skin's it's as fragile as a butterfly's wing. Well, to get ready for school, I have to wake up at 5:30, run the bath. I put White King, bleach, QV bath oil and salt in the bath to clean and heal the sores. And that takes about an hour or so, just so you can get them all off. And the dressings take about 1 or 2 hours to get them all on and to get the blisters popped. And I have to get dressed and get in the car to go to school. And it's hard to do things at school because I can't do sports like my friends, because the slightest touch from a football or something can easily rip the skin off. I think it's wonderful that Andrew sold his house because he's helping people with EB. He's a bit of a jokester and he's fun to play around with, and I think he'll be a nice guy to be friends with.